What is management? Management it's the administration or management of all the activities assigned by the division of labor within an organization. What is management? Management it's the administration or management of all activities assigned by the division of labor within an organization. Um, what is the fundamental mission of management? I can say that it's to achieve the joint and effective action of people toward common objectives and values, adequate and structure, training and development necessary for effectiveness and response to change. Management refers to a person and its mission is to make up the people capable of joint effectiveness to make their effective strengths and their weakness irrelevant. I can say that this is the reason why management is a critical and a determining factor. The first function of management is to think, develop, and set an example regarding the aims, values, and objectives. Now I'm gonna talk about the organization levels, and we have three. We have the institutional, the intermediate, and the operational level. The institutional, managerial, or leadership, it's the highest level. It must fulfill all the functions of the administrative process, like planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. Um, for example, at this level, the strategic planning will be executed with the corresponding definition of strategic objectives and action to be agreed upon and coordinated with the intermediate level. The intermediate level articulates the managerial level with the operational level. It's also often called middle management, and it's made of those responsible for different areas or sectors of the organization. The operational level corresponds to the lowest level of the organization. It's also designed as a supervisory or first line management level. Those at this level are called by different names like bosses, supervisors, managers. Now I want to talk about the universality. The administrative phenomenon occurs wherever there's a social organism because in it because in it there must always be a systematic coordination of means. The administration is given for the same in the state, in the army, in a company, in educational institutions, in a religious society, among others. And like the essential elements in all those cases of administration will be the same. Although like of course there are exemptions. I can say that the administration it's universal um, because it can be applied in all the types of social organism and I don't know in all the political systems. Now I want to tell you like characteristics of the administrative process. I have a bunch of them here. Um, the first one could be that it's used in companies and organizations for the correct administration and use of resources. Two, serves to organize procedures and meet goals and objectives. Three, it must be aligned with the objective of the company, and it's instead that it can be applied effectively and simple. Four, its phases are interrelated and can be divided into mechanical and dynamic. The cycle of 8 phases is related for each proposed objective. There are cyclical and repetitive stages. Another one, it must be known to all the members of the company. Another one, it can be applied in any type or size of company, and it must be regulated by the administrative leadership of the organization. Those are the characteristics that I found about the administrative process. In the administrative process, we have 4 stages. The first one, the first one is planning. The second one is organization. Uh, the third one is execution, and the fourth one is control. Planning, it's the first stage that the administrative body of a company must exercise. This is where the objectives and goals that the company must this is where the objectives and goals that the company wants are set, and they also set all the methods to be carried out with this foreseen. The relationship between working personnel and administrative personnel must be complementary for the correct operation of the company and the fulfillment of its objectives. In planning, a plan must be developed that contains the different future activities to be carried out, and say the plan must be implemented with the established period. Organization. After planning the objectives and future activities to be carried out to achieve the goals, the next step is to distribute each activity among the different work groups that make up a company. This will depend on the physical and intellectual abilities of each worker and the resources that the company has. The purpose of the organization is to assign an objective to each area of the company, so it can be achieved with the minimum of expenses and with the maximum degree of satisfaction in each employee. Execution. For the execution, the figure of a manager capable of directing, taking decisions, instructing, and helping the different labor sectors is necessary. The execution seeks to make the first step in the activities designed for uh, for the working groups, so that they continue to carry out those activities periodically and effectively. Each working group it's go, governed by rulers and measures that improve its operation. Control. The control function has the role of ensuring that the company it's one It's on the path to success. It's on their way to success. Although each function can be carried out to the letter, this will not guarantee that the ethnicity leans toward a positive economic path. Control it's an administrative task that must be exercised professionally and transparently to control all the to control I'm sorry the control of the activities that take place in a economic service to analyze its high points and low points. After obtaining the corresponding results, the different modification that will have to be carried out to correct those low points can be analyzed. And now we're gonna talk about the skills that a manager needs to have. The people who perform the task of being a manager must have the following skills to do their job properly. They need human skills, technical skills, conceptual skills, and political skills. Or at least that's what I found on the internet. Conceptual skills. These skills These skills help the administrator to understand the behavior of people and all the difficulties of the organization. All this contributes to being able to visualize the organization as a unit, knowing all the functions to have to be performed and how they complement each other. Either way, conceptual skills are related to ideas, thoughts, and reasoning that's applied to find solutions. And political skills. On the other hand, political skills are essential to be able to assume the leadership position, which serves to promote their ideas and be able to influence others. This allows you to achieve high performance, be well evaluated, and climb position as well as promotions.